is one of these moments when the budget is such an important paper, important document, and such a serious discussion is taking place in this House. We find that the finance minister is not present. Sir, it's not that, sir, the principal opposition party spoke. The finance minister is not there. Okay, forget, because he's a congressman, you have no respect for congressmen. Sir, please wait. The union.
अच्छा, आप कौन चीज का मंत्री है? What are you minister of? आप कौन चीज का मंत्री है? मैं नहीं जानता हूँ. बोलिए.
Sir, you don't probably, the BJP has scant respect for Congress, and the entire proceedings from the Prime Minister's reply to everyone's reply is attacking the Congress. Sir, your own party man, Nishikant Dubey ji, was giving a lecture, and he was, sir, the finance minister, Mrs. NirmalaSitharaman, is not here to even to take note of what our own party man is saying. Sir, this is shame. This is shame, sir. Sir, no, sir, the principal.
I am part of the finance.
No, you're the principal. Sir, he's a principal. He's a union minister. If she's going to watch at home, she's watching. Sir, it's an insult. Sir, it's her own presentation. She presented the budget. She presented the budget. And she's not here, Mr. Nishikant Dubey. She's not here to listen to you. She has no respect for her own party men, because probably she's not elected from Lok Sabha. She's from
Maranji, honourable member, Maranji.
For Lok Sabha, sir.
Honourable member, Parliamentary Affairs Minister wants to say. Parliamentary Affairs Minister, please, 1 minute.
For your knowledge,
Yes.
short title and definition. Minister. Minister means a member of Council of Ministers, and including a member of the cabinet, minister of state, deputy minister, or a parliament secretary. It is mentioned in the rule.
Honourable Minister, rule number.
He is MOS.
What is your rule number?
Rule 2. Rule 2 definition. Rule 2. Rule 2.
Yes.
Chapter 1.
Okay.
Chapter 1, Rule 2. And finance minister was in the Rajya Sabha. She is in a press conference. She is coming.
Yes.
And it was a practice. It was a practice in the House. It was a practice in the House also.
Honourable Minister of Parliamentary Affairs explained
with all
this
due
reason.
respect, sir, the
kindly
House,
go.
the respect for the House is most important. You are a Lok Sabha member. We represent nearly 12 lakh people from my constituency.
Yes.
Sir, because she can't be here, but she is in India Today conclave, talking and debating about the budget. She should be here. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Please, you
continue.
Maranji.
Sir, I have to make a point.
Yes, you continue.
Respect for the House.
You come to your
Respect for the
speech.
House.
You come to
Respect.
your speech.
Sir, is India Today important or the Parliament important?
You come.
Sir, it is a respect. I know I'm saying that it's not a thing, but if she can bunk, she doesn't take us seriously. So what are we? Because she's not been elected by the people, because she's nominated member,
Maranji.
she has no respect for Lok Sabha.
Maranji,
Sir,
you come to.
I'm talking.
Yes, please. You sit down.
I'm talking for you also, Mr. Nishikant Dubey. She wasn't here to listen to you. Your minister was not here to listen to you. She has no respect for BJP also.
Maranji and Nishanji is good friends, please.
आप कहाँ हैं ये लोग? जो
Yes,
आपके
yes,
लोग हैं,
carry
वो
on.
कहाँ हैं?
Maranji, your time will lose. Your time will lose. Please carry on. Please carry on. Your time will lose.
चैनल ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है
Goji.
Sir,
ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है
Nothing going on record. Nothing going on record except Maranji's speech.
yes, sir. Sir, no, only I'll be on record.
Dada, you will get a chance. You will
Sir,
get a
while
chance.
we appreciate.
You will get a chance.
Sir,
At that time, we can express.
We are appreciating the finance minister's dedication to ensure the budget is known to the entire country through the television, but not to sit in the parliament. We appreciate it, sir. I'm appreciating it.
You come to
I'm
subject.
appreciating it, sir. Sir,
Come to subject.
this budget, at the very start, we found that the finance minister's lectures over the years have been reducing every 15 minutes. And this year, she has made sure that our lecture about the budget was only for 1 hour, 30 minutes. And she was in a hurry to look at the time to ensure the budget ended very soon. So, sir, I don't know what, probably she had to go for a TV interview.
No, Prime Minister scolded her.
Sir, at the outset, let me term this budget as an anti-federal, anti-people. And this government is completely ignoring the people's welfare. Sir, the total expenditure for this budget is expected as pegged at 39.45 lakh crores. That is the deficit, a huge deficit of 16.61 lakh crores, which they are going to borrow. So straight away, the finance minister said, more than 50% of my budget estimate, I am going to borrow. Literally, what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell. I'm going to beg. This is what anyone will say, sir. Sir, of this, interest payment is about 9.40 lakh crores. The capital expenditure is about 7.5 lakh crores. The establishment expenditure is about 6.92 lakh crores. For defense, it's 3.85 lakh crores. For subsidies, it's 3.18 lakh crores. Grant for states, sir, grant for states, just 10% of the budget. It's 3.17 lakh crores. For pension, it's 2.07 lakh crores. So all that remains for other development expenses is paltry sum of 3.36 lakh crores is for development of this country. Sir, the finance minister was so generous in thanking the middle class who pay the taxes. What she said, thank you, you're being good taxpayers. I am not going to change any tax limit for you. You end up paying the same tax. There will be no benefit for you, COVID or no COVID. You are there to pay taxes. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, the middle class was expecting a lot. For the last 2 years, it has been very bad to the middle class. They have been suffering due to COVID. Although empty promises were coming from the treasury benches, nothing really came out to the ground. Sir, another interesting subject, sir, agriculture, sir. The economic survey and the budget I failed to address the elephant in the room. I failed to address the agriculture. After burning your fingers with the 3 farm laws, you have not spent any effort, attention on our farmers. Or even though you thought the 5-state election might impress you to give some more subsidies to the farmers, sir, I would like to ask you, the finance minister had promised us in the year 2022, she'll double the farmers' income. Sir, we are in 2022. Sir, we are waiting. Sir, we are waiting. Sir, you are not taking any accountability for the agriculture sector's demands like MSP. You don't want to address the issue of MSP or other solutions concern the lack of remunerative prices, unfair markets, and rising input costs. So, the finance minister has announced new tech, high-tech, drones that will be used for crop assessment, digitalization of land records, spraying of insecticides and nutrition. But, sir, there's no uniform national level policy for supply of maps and other information required for developing such technologies, sir. Sir, in this budget, sir, the allocation for rural development as a percentage of GDP has declined from 0.60% to 0.54% this year. Sir, allocation of food subsidies is down from 2.8 lakh crores to 2.0 lakh crores. Since procurement of fees and rice is not likely to come down, the government seems to have decided to hold excessive stocks in the central pool. Sir, no welfare schemes or compensations for farmers. Which farmers, sir? The farmers who stood outside our capital for 1 year, fighting to remove the laws. Sir, you have not done anything for them. Sir, what was this? In response to questions by MPs on this issue, the government has replied, we have no data of how many farmers died. Sir, I would like to quote my honorable good friend, Mr. Sashi Tharoor, who earlier, last year quoted, NDA means no data available. So whatever you ask, sir, there's no data available, sir. Sir, when we asked about the migrant workers who lost their jobs, who lost their lives, sir, in 2020, they said no data available. Sir, if you ask how many frontline health workers have lost their lives during the pandemic, the health minister announced NDA. No data available. Sir, if we ask, sir, you are 2011, you are taking a caste-wise census. Why don't you give us the data? They say, no data available. But if you want for economic weaker section, you can pass it without any data and substantiate even your stand in the Supreme Court. So on a wide range of data, securities or GDP numbers, anything, sir, with the answer we get from the government is no data government. The NDA, sir, do you have any data? Please share it with us so that, because are you worried that if you give us data, we'll ask you the uneasy questions for which you do not have any answers. Sir, take the Manrega situation, sir. The largest rural employment scheme has been paid down to 73,000 crores. 25,000 crores lesser than the revised estimate for the current year of rupees 98,000 crores. Despite the fact the economic survey actually provided evidence the demand for work under the scheme, even during the current year, continues to be higher than the pre-COVID-19 pandemic levels of 2019-12. Sir, my Chief Minister, Sri M.K. Stalin, pointed out that reduction by 25,000 crores shows the centre's poor thought process on this, that they don't want any single rupee to remain in the hands of the poor people. Sir, the lack of fund allocation or a new announcement for states, sir, is bad. Sir, despite our Prime Minister making huge statements in the international conferences about the climate change, about the commitment India is making, from where he is going to get the money, he has never announced, sir, and no data available on that also, sir. And, sir, we appreciate him for the climate change. Sir, this year, I come from Chennai, I come from Tamil Nadu. We have been voicing our opinion, sir. Chennai has been facing the worst climate change. Sir, we have been getting unprecedented rainfall the last 3 years, not unseasonal rains. Sir, Nerli board says 740% more rain and floods. Sir, our Chief Minister has written letters asking for funds. Sir, no funds available. No data available, no funds available. Sir, the same situation happened in Gujarat. Even before anything happened, 500 crores went like that for Gujarat, sir. Because, sir, my founder, Aringar Anna, said, Vadakku vaalgirathu, Terkku theigirathu. The north is prospering and the south is getting respite. Sir, why are you doing this? Sir, this reminds me of, sir, you make such announcements during the COVID, sir. Sir, in fact, sir, for Gujarat, sir, they have announced for Gujarat, because diamond merchants, where are they come from, sir? They all come from Gujarat. Sir, this Gujarat, for they announced 5%, sir, just 5%, sir. Just 5% duty for diamonds, sir, for Gujarat. Sir, take the example of what is happening because of this pandemic situation in Tamil Nadu. So everyone knows Tirupur is a capital for garment manufacturing, sir. It has Tirupur has been, exports of Tirupur has been world known, and everywhere throughout the world people have. Sir, it has more than 15,000 SMEs producing factories for Tirupur, sir, the capital of the multi-billion-dollar garment industry, sir, with international significance. And throughout every government, successive government, as ensuring the garment industry has been doing, sir. But during COVID lockdown, the unprecedented price of raw materials, inadequate infrastructure resulted in lack of constructive policies and changes. Sir, the union government just ignored it. The previous government, ADMK government, and the Modi government, sir, saw 50% of this in garment industry closing down. Sir, immediately after coming to power, our CM, through M.K. Stalin, had assessed the situation and realized this will be a situation allowed to continue, will kill the exports and will be a real net well. Sir, so he wrote to the union government with a slew of measures that could have supported the industry. So what did we ask? So we asked for removal of tax duties, stringent action to reduce surging yarn price. So because the cotton is coming from the one major state, sir, we know, sir, is from Gujarat, sir. So that's the reason we asked the government to take some effort on that. And also a study on a global scenario of garment industry.
Chairman is there.
No, he's taking. No, he's taking his party time.
Sir, I never, sir, I never,
Continue, please. Honorable members, please sit down.
Sir,
Otherwise, your member will lose the time. Please sit
sir,
down.
this disturbance should be taken away.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never knew Mr. Agarwal
Maranji,
liked my
please.
speech. Mr. Agarwal ji, I never knew you liked my speech so much. I'll talk for long.
Yes. Order. You are yielding.
3 days has been allotted for discussion on general budget.
Yes.
Can a member stand up here in the House and ask how much time has been allotted to that party? Can this question be
No point of order. No point of order. Honorable members, please. Please cooperate with the chair. Jaiswalji, you are a senior member. Jaiswalji, you are a senior member. Please sit down. Please continue.
Sir,
Please
this time should
continue.
be added, sir.
Please continue. Maranji,
My
please continue.
Chief Minister, through MK Stalin, asked for removal of tax duties. Stringent action to reduce the surging yarn price. Asked the Union government to study on a global scenario on garment industry. Aid and support for our Tirupur manufacturers to compete on the international market. To appoint a separate welfare board and integrated scheme to help lakhs of garment workers. Sir, what did the Modi government do? Sorry, what did the BJP government do? Nothing. They did nothing for Tamil Nadu. Sir, the reason Mr. Agarwal ji, sir, Agarwal ji, you're not supposed to discuss with each other. Jaiswal, sir, the reason I'm talking about Tirupur is not to pinpoint at Gujarat's growth, or you're trying to take all the taxpayers' money to Gujarat. The reason I'm saying, sir, there's this dangerous situation happening because take our neighbor, Bangladesh. They are surging ahead of us, of India, despite India having a natural advantage in this industry, simply because your government failed to address the issue of Tirupurs. Sir, once described as a bottomless market by the US Secretary of State, Henry Kissinger, Bangladesh is emerging as a bull economy, outpacing India in many indices of economics or human development, and it has a good government support for the garment industry. Their per capita GDP has also surpassed us in the garment sector, sir. This is something which you have to know. The finance minister has to realize. Sir, in 2007, the per capita income of Bangladesh was half of that of India, but it will overtake us in per capita GDP once again in 2025, according to IMS World Economic Forum's outlook. Sir, this is a serious situation. That's the reason I'm trying to get your attention, but you don't want me to speak out because it hurts you when I tell you the truth and some data. Sir, and again, sir, as I said, why are you not respecting the South? There is no fund allocation for any project proposed by Tamil Nadu government, especially in your own railways for new rail schemes in Tamil Nadu. Sir, how can we accept one nation, one registration proposal? Sir, it infringes the rights of the state governments and betrays the guiding principles of the constitution of federalism. So, though the proposed allocation of 1 lakh crore on the basis of cooperative federalism appears to benefit the state, the fund will be spent on Prime Minister's Gati Sakti plan. Sir, plan and the name of allocating, in the plan, the name of allocating funds to the states, sir, the union government will spend all the money. But they will say, no, we are allotting to the states. You will be spending it. And what are we supposed to do, sir? Sir, this is a mere eyewash. Sir, union government has not taken any effort regarding the fiscal deficits. Sir, what?
You address the chair. You address the chair, please. Don't listen to him.
Sir.
Don't listen to anybody.
Sir.
Please address the chair.
Sir, the union government has not taken any effort regarding the fiscal deficit of the states and has only allowed the fiscal deficit of 4% of GSDP in 2022-23, of which 0.5% is tied to reforms in power sector. So this will be hugely critical for states like Tamil Nadu, and which Tamil Nadu has been offering free electricity to benefit of farmers. The states should be allowed a fiscal deficit of 5% of GSDP, which will without any condition. Sir, this is a need of the hour. Sir, you are infringing. All the money which is collected from the states are given to the elder brother. Sir, the central government has no financial revenues. All the revenue sources are from the states. We trust you. We give it to you. But what you do not spend it on us. You pretend to listen to us. You have meetings. But sir, only selected states get the revenue. And states, developing states like Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana are feeling the brunt. And most of these states, of course, Orissa, sir, and most of the states are non-BJP states. If you are a non-BJP state, no development. Sir, if it's West Bengal, nothing will happen. If it's Tamil Nadu, nothing will happen. Sir, FM said India's economic growth, the finance minister who is not present here, sir, in the house, giving an interview for India Today, has said, if India Today channel has said that the non-present finance minister has said, India's economic growth the current year is estimated at 9.2%. Highest among all the large economies, sir. But the same economic survey which she presented is more cautious with an estimate of 8% only. So you just want to point out, sir, in India, this is a story we all like to talk about, sir. We are seeing, sir, India, very few seem to be enjoying the growth that the government is talking about. Sir, Indian billionaires increased their wealth by 35% during the lockdown. We know who we are talking about, sir. Whereas the middle class India is estimated to have shrunk by 3.2 crore people. And, sir, 12 crore people were pushed back into poverty, according to the report. So we really, sir, who really benefited, sir? This is the question. Sir, someone really benefited, sir. Sir, the BJP, sir, the BJP saw a growth of its fortune. Sir, the BJP declared its assets worth 4,847.78 crore this financial year, sir. Sir, it is the highest in 2009, the highest among all political parties, up 1,950 crores from the year, sir, from 2,904 crores, it is highest, sir.
He's slowing down our speaker, sir. He's intervening a lot. He's slowing down our speaker.
Sir, my flow.
He's eating to our time, sir.
Sir,
You cannot allow this, sir. Mr.
Sir.
Maran, continue.
Sir.
Sir, let him make the statement at the end of the speech.
Sir,
No, you make it at the end of your speech.
sir, we like to know what's the recipe, sir. Sir, if BJP's got a good recipe, we request the BJP to share to all other parties how to increase our...
Put the house to order, sir. Put the house to the order. Put the house to the order, sir. Sir, he is disturbing us.
Sir,
The BJP is disturbing us.
Just a minute. What's the rule? 369.
A paper or document to be laid on the table shall be duly authenticated by the member presenting it. इन्होंने कहा कि बिलियनर जो है उसको कोविड काल में 30.54% जो है इंक्रीज हुआ है, इनको ऑथेंटिकेट करने के लिए सर. और दूसरा सवाल ये है कि ये जो कह रहे हैं डिस्क्रिमिनेशन, ये सीडी रेशियो ऐसा है सर कि मोर देन 100% जो है तमिलनाडु को मिलता है, हमको 34% मिलता है. हम जहां बिहार झारखंड से आते हैं, बैंक का सारा पैसा तमिलनाडु और महाराष्ट्र और गुजरात को जा रहा है, पैसा हमारा लेते ही हैं. ये दोनों पेपर इनको ऑथेंटिकेट करने के लिए, नहीं तो अपनी बात वापस लेने के लिए.
Please continue. Your point not relevant.
Sir, all this disturbance should be removed from my time, sir. Should not be added to my times, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
enjoy his speech, sir. Enjoy his speech.
We enjoyed your speech, no?
Sir, I have one question. UP में काबा.
Sir, the rise in the fortunes of the top 100 billionaires since the lockdown in March is enough to give every one of the 138 million poorest, sir, that money we shared, 94,045 rupees can be given to, sir. This is what Oxfam has said about inequality in the virus report. Sir, the wealth of the top 11 billionaires in India who made money in the pandemic can easily sustain the Manrega program scheme of the health ministry for next 10 years, sir. Sir, I would like to ask at this point, sir, today, sir, I'm not come, sir, today, Sir, today we have, sir, no, sir, 30 minutes is fine, sir. They disturbed 5 minutes, sir. Sir, at the outset, I would like to congratulate the finance minister. Can I congratulate her? Yes. For the great Indian sale. Sir, so first, sir, she is the one who's proud that she has made, sir, Air India has been offloaded. You undersold Central Electronics Limited, which was developing critical frontier technology for defense in Spain, and is also a strategic interest of India. Sir, that strategic partner of NINL, Neelanchal Ispat Nigam, has been selected. You are planning to the initial public offer IPO for LIC in the March quarter. Sir, online are the BPCL, Shipping Corporation of India, Concord BEML projects. Sir, what's that? No, only me, sir. Only me. I'm the only speaker. Okay. I'm the only speaker, sir. Sir, you can't be careful. Sir, why are you stopping my flow, sir? You're stopping my flow. Sir, sir, they are BPCL, Shipping Corporation India, Concord, BEML, Projects Develop India Limited, Engineering Projects India Limited, Container Corporation of India Limited. Sir, all listed for sale. Sir, what are achievements, sir? Sir, following PM statement last year, February, the government has no business to be in business. Sir, FMS is taking to the letter in spirit and ensuring she's selling everything off, sir, of the PSU. Sir, I think that, sir, so this is a serious question. Sir, I have a serious question to the government. Sir, the parliament has to be respected. While the finance minister comes and addresses the parliament and informs us about the sale, she should also inform us about the investment the government of India is making on the tax money. Sir, one hand you are selling, one hand you are taken 35.8% stake in Vodafone. Whose money is that? It's our government, it's our India taxpayers' money. You also taken a stake in Airtel. Whoever doesn't pay money to you, you take the mistakes. Sir, why can't you do only doing for the rich people? There are so many of Indians who lost their business in India because of the pandemic. Sir, there are so many people who will not even be able to pay the loans for the houses, who have been pushed out of the houses. Why can't it be equal partners with our sorrows also? Sir, I think the government, the finance minister should give a white paper. And how? Why? A decision. What? Are you being like the Temasek of Singapore trying to invest there? Sir, you should be clear. The parliament is not informed. Like she is missing in action in the most important crucial budget debate of the finance bill. She should have informed us that she is investing this money in Vodafone. This is a taxpayers' money, sir. Sir, I would like to say, sir. Sir, again, sir. Sir, I'm talking, sir. Again, sir, in railways, sir. Sir, look at it, sir. Sir, they get very upset, sir, when I say all the projects are going to Gujarat. Sir, the Indian Railway, sir, is investing about, say, 1.37 lakh crores on the trains, sir, for Vande Bharat, sir, which is about, say, in 3 segments, for 3 years. That if we really take it, sir, is around 40,000 crores a year, sir. But the finance minister made it look as if it is a very good project. Sir, we need trains. So you had made a huge investment for the bullet train, where connecting Ahmedabad and Mumbai. It's not Mumbai. Don't get fooled for Maharashtrian friends. It is for Ahmedabad. They wanted to. Sir, sir, I'm asking you, sir, the train, you are spending money. We are welcome, but sometimes it's good. Sir, the Rafale deal was cost as 58,891 crores. Sir, I'm not talking bad. I'm not going to the controversies. Don't get alarmed. I'm not going to talk in the. Sir, India has pumped nearly 60,000 crores into the French economy by Rafale deal. Sir, I would like to ask you, sir. The IT golden triangle in South India is Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Chennai, Bengaluru triangle. This is the golden IT triangle which creates a lot of money. Why can't you ask the French to invest a TGV, which is equivalent to the bullet train, and put a train route, fast, high-speed train route in South India, sir, which will be of so much of use. Sir, it's just that you invested. Why can't you ask them for this? Sir, sir, I'm concluding, sir. So I'm concluding, sir. Sir, 5 minutes I'll finish. I've done, sir. I have nothing more, sir. Sir, again, sir, same thing. I will say same thing, sir. Sir, the amount of money which has been given to the gift city, sir, you're investing so much of our taxpayers' money on gift city. So even now, the finance minister has announced use to the gift city, sir. But the gift city is not taking up. If we had put the city in Mumbai or Delhi or Chennai or Hyderabad, sir, it would have been a huge success. Sir, useful resources have been lost, sir. Sir, there's one question which I would like to ask the finance minister. Sir, no, sir. I will 3 more questions. I finished. Sir, I have 30 minutes. Sir. Sir, right now, the Home Minister has also come to listen to my speech, sir, so I would like to make the best use of it, sir. Sir, since the Finance Minister has not come, sir, the Home Minister has come, sir. Sir, the Finance Minister is so dedicated to make sure that every product is made in India. Sir, we appreciate. So what she does, sir, she puts 20% duty on umbrellas. My Kerala friends, you are the users of umbrellas. So 20% of duty on umbrellas, but no duty on the parts which are made to make umbrella. So what she is trying to say, sir, that the manufacturing of umbrellas, after so many years, manufacturing of umbrellas will be made in India. Sir, is that the real thing, sir? Is that is going to happen? The reality is that, sir, umbrellas will be assembled in India. They are not going to be made in India. Sir, if you really look at the thing, sir, the trade between India, sir, India and China, sir, has increased, is 125.7 billion. Sir, the deficit is 69.4 billion, sir. There's a growth in the year 2021. Our import has increased by 44% or 46% in India. So the reason I'm asking, saying this, sir, end of the, I'm just winding up. Say in end of the day, sir, we are totally dependent on Make in India. Sir, I would like to say, sir, we are talking about NEET. So the Finance Minister in 2017, when she was present in Tamil Nadu, so she made a statement that she is supporting the exemption of NEET for Tamil Nadu because of the rural students are not benefiting it. It was NirmalaSitharaman who gave press interviews that I'm reminding her, why don't, this is the same thing, we are doing it. So and it's time that, sir, we are go forward. Sir, last point. Sir.
Please conclude.
Yes, sir. Sir, 30 minutes is mine. So why are you?
Yeah, already over.
Sir,
Over.
10 minutes is disturbed.
Already.
Sir, last
Already
point.
over.
Sir, there's a serious, sir, I would like to ask a question on the Finance Minister. She says that now 5% of the USO funds are going to be used for 5G development. Sir, now as I know for the technology, what I hear in the market, sir, that 5G is going to be a homegrown technology. Sir, instead of the companies paying money, the USO fund is only for making sure the rural India gets telephone connections and free for the internet, everything. That money is now used for the company. Sir, that is objectionable. Sir, not one mention about BSNL or MTNL. Sir, today, what is the state of 4G? Are you going to give 4G to BSNL or MTNL? There's not a word on it, sir. End of the day, sir, I would like to say, sir, states make India. The prosperous states make a prosperous India.
Yes.
But to make sure that every state do not be biased against states, and please be generous with all the states, especially the states which are not ruled by BJP. Thank you very much, sir.